Continuous hard work is the only way to accomplish results that last. And I like to say to the 8th graders, I know you're watching, our 8th graders did just that. They worked hard this year, and let's give them one more time a great big round of applause for their hard work. It is my distinct pleasure to introduce our speaker for the morning. He's a Shaker Heights High School junior and a Max Scholar, and his name is Sean Brown. Come on up, Sean.
Good morning. A blink of an eye. That's about how long it takes to get through high school. I remember my middle school days just like they were yesterday. I could probably walk to each of my classes in 7th and 8th grade with my eyes closed. And probably end up getting swept too. But in all seriousness, as students, you are about to embark on a journey, one that could potentially make you or break you. Let me start off by sharing my story. My middle school years can only be described with one word, or one phrase I should say, rock bottom. I failed 4 classes the first semester of my 8th grade year. How this happened is simple. I just didn't care. I was more focused on chasing a girl across the street to the library, hanging with my friends, than I was about taking care of my business in school. Bottom line, I just didn't find the value in achieving my education. I knew how much I needed it, but I just didn't care about trying to achieve it. But all that changed when it finally clicked. The summer going to my freshman year, I remember going over to my G-Daddy's house, which is another name for grandfather. He sat me on his couch, looked me in my eye, and said, "Sean, high school is the 4 most important years of your life. It sets the tone for what you want to do later in life." I remembered those words, and that's exactly what I did. All throughout the summer, I analyzed those words, especially the part about setting the tone. And then the day of July 3rd, 2010 came. We were in New Orleans, and I had woken up early just to get some of my grandmother's famous oatmeal before the whole family came down to demolish it. It was just me in the kitchen, eating my oatmeal and buttered toast, while looking out the window. And that's when it clicked. I asked myself, what am I doing? I finally understood what my grandfather meant when he said it sets the tone for later in life. He meant it in terms of how hard work pays off. If you want to get the things in life that you like, you're going to have to work for it. And high school is where it all starts. So my freshman year started, that's exactly what I did. I hit the ground running, I've been working ever since, haven't let up. For those of you who are not proud of what you did in middle school, then realize when you walk out these doors today, high school is going to begin and middle school is over. It's a fresh start, a clean slate, a chance for you to make a new name for yourself. Those of you who are proud of what you did in middle school, then keep it up, but never limit yourself and continue to strive for your best. High school is a fun time. It's meant to be a time for you to mature and a time for you to enjoy. In closing, I want to leave you with 5 pieces of advice for high school. Number 1 is self-presentation. Always, always, always remember that when you walk outside of your household doors, you are representing your family. And that means that you present yourself in an image that your family can be proud of. Along with this, respect yourself and respect others, especially your teachers, because there's no other better feeling for a student than having your teachers respect. Along with this, be careful who you hang out with. Surround yourself with like-minded students, because the ones you walk the halls with, if they making bad decisions that you know you're not supposed to be making, you're going to be judged just like them. So be careful about that. Number 2 is stay focused. Remember that there is no other thing that should come over your schoolwork. No higher priority. School is your job, and you're getting paid in education. When you're taking care of your job, you're not getting paid. Stay away from the things that could potentially distract you from getting the job done. Number 3 is stay away from the drama. Drama comes in all types of forms. Do your best to stay away from it, because once you get caught up in drama, it's really hard to get out of it. Number 4 is balance. Find balance in what you do. Don't stress yourself out too much about school. Find time to have fun. Find time to do the things you want to do. And find time to just sit back and chill. Because high school is a marathon, not a sprint. Choose the pace of your laps wisely. Number 5 is get involved. Find something to do. Whether it be a club or a sport, something that can be a little bit of a distraction a good distraction from your schoolwork. Okay? Things that I got involved in, Max Scholars, SCORE, I just got elected to be the senior class vice president. These are just like things that can help me. These are things that can help you achieve more because you're fighting for a higher purpose in yourself. And that's what it's really all about. The last thing I want to leave you with is a little analogy that I've always had in my mind when going through high school. Bear with me now. High school is like a game of football. You got 4 quarters, first, second, third, fourth quarter. Your halftime is winter break. That should be a time when you take some time to relax, reflect on the first half, and make sure you strategize for your second half. Okay? Take the time to get things right during your halftime. Winter break, that's your break. It's supposed to be a break, but you gotta make sure that you gotta do what you gotta do for second half. Your timeouts, those are your weekends. Take the time to get things done, make sure you get your strategy right for the next drive, the next week. High school is the regular season. College is the playoffs, and life is the Super Bowl. Okay? In your position, you play the position of running back and wide receiver. And your quarterback are all the opportunities that are being thrown to you. Now, when you're a running back, sometimes opportunities are handed to you. And your offensive line, that's your support system. That's your family, your teachers, your friends. They make a hole for you to get that, to make those opportunities come true, to cash those opportunities in and get a touchdown. But remember that when you are a wide receiver, opportunities will be thrown to you, and it's up to you to catch them. Now, sometimes there are going to be people that are not going to want you to catch those opportunities. Those are the safeties, the linebackers. They're going to try to tackle you. Those are the distractions I'm talking about. But you got to make sure you catch those balls, catch those opportunities, cash them in. Like I said, college is the playoffs. You know what you got to do in college, and life is a Super Bowl. When the Super Bowl is over, you know what that means? Retire. Thank you very much.